Hello, welcome to the Tarrant County Clerk SuperSearch website. In this video, we are going to go over the key features of the site and also talk about how to make a purchase of a document. The county clerk is the official custodian of public records such as deeds, deeds of trust, plats, affidavits, liens, notices, power of attorney, and so on. The SuperSearch site allows the public to search for these documents in a very simple and easy way, much like doing a Google search. One can simply enter the name of a property owner, a property address, a subdivision, or document type of interest, and find the documents that match their criteria. Let's perform a quick search on the last name Smith. We get approximately 399,000 matches. The results show a relevant text excerpt where the search word appears in a document. In our case, the search word Smith is also highlighted. The results are presented in two layout formats. The tabbed layout we are looking at is called the compact view. Here's the thumbnail, list of grantors, list of grantees. One can also look at the results in expanded view, where the document data is listed in a stacked format for easy reading. One can narrow down the search results in several ways. For example, if we wanted to limit the results to only those documents where the search word Smith occurs in the grantor-grantee index fields, then one can simply click on the Names tab, Names Only. Notice the match count is now 128,000 as opposed to 399,000. Let's look at the Grantors tab. You see the word Smith matching under Grantors. It could also match under grantees. Let's try the index only filter. This filter shows results for documents where the search word Smith matches either the grantor, the grantee, or the legal description. The last filter searches for documents where the word Smith only occurs in the body of the document, meaning the text content of the document. Let's go back to the All Results tab. The navigators on the left hand side, which can also be called category filters, these categories allow a user to drill down into the results in a very convenient way. Let's say we were interested in only documents of type deed of trust. Simply clicking on the deed of trust link will filter our results, and the number of matches is 94,000 at this point. If we wanted to further drill down by deeds of trust in the year 2012, we now have only 2,700 matches. These navigator tabs are also collapsible. You can collapse and expand these tabs simply by clicking on the header of the navigator. So for deeds of trust in the year 2012, we can also look at the top grantors for which we found matches in the documents. So let's say we wanted to look at documents for David Smith. Now we have only 4 matches. So a user can very quickly drill down into the search results and narrow their result list down to their documents of interest. Let's clear all these filters. The SuperSearch site also allows for custom sorting. The default sort is relevance sort, but we can also choose index fields to do a custom sort. So if we wanted to sort by recorded date, let's look at the first document right now. This is the earliest recorded date, 1985. We could also sort by date in a descending order. And notice the doc info indicates the recorded date is the latest, August 25th. And we can also switch back to the default sort by relevance. When we hover the mouse cursor over the document link, we see a thumbnail image of the first page of the document. This thumbnail is also available under the thumbnail tab. When we click on the document link, we see all the information regarding the document on one page. Let's go back to the result list. One can download a free copy of the document. Notice we have a watermark on the free copy that indicates this is an unofficial copy. If we want to purchase a given document, we can simply click on the Add to Cart button. We have two options of purchasing a document. A regular copy is priced at $1 per page. Under the Doc Info tab, we can see that this document has 2 pages. So a regular copy costs $2. Tarrant County also gives you the option of buying a certified copy, and there is an additional charge of $5 certification fee to buy a certified document. For this example, we are going to choose a regular copy. Notice that we have an indicator stating that this document has been added to your cart. The cart has also been updated. We can click on the cart button to see the details of our shopping cart and confirm that we have the correct document selected for purchase. Once we have confirmed the document and are ready to pay, we can click on the pay button. All payments are processed by PayPal, but you are not required to have a PayPal account to make a purchase on the SuperSearch site. If you have a PayPal account, you can click on the login button. If you do not have a PayPal account, you can still use any credit card or debit card and buy as a guest. Once again, you can use most credit or debit cards are accepted by PayPal, and if you do not have a PayPal account, you can simply click on the buy as a guest button to enter your credit card information. In this example, we are going to choose the PayPal account option. So we are going to click on the login button. We are now prompted to enter our PayPal account logon information. We can now see the payment breakdown. $2 is the price of the document, and PayPal assesses a credit card processing fee which is added to your order. At this point, we can click on the Pay Now button. Once the payment has been processed, we are directed to the orders page. Our order has been assigned a unique number, an order number. The buyer also gets an email sent to the email address associated with their PayPal account. The document that was purchased is now ready for download. Let's click on the download link. This is a regular copy. Notice we do not have a watermark on this copy. Let's go and confirm that we received an email. We just received an email for the order that was placed. Notice the order number appears in the subject line of the email message. This matches the order number that was assigned to our order. In the body of the email, we also have links to download the document and also another link to get detailed order information. Let's confirm the links. So the download document link works. Let's try the order information. we are directed back to the SuperSearch website, where we see the same screen that we were directed to after making our payment. So our order information is always accessible to the buyer through their email account and also through their PayPal account. The buyer receives an email from PayPal as well, and the PayPal email will include a receipt number for the transaction as well as a transaction ID. One can find their order in the system by entering either their receipt number and clicking on Find, or their transaction ID, or their order number. So the system allows for order searches in a variety of ways. You can always track down your order by entering either the receipt number or the transaction ID or your order number. So that's how one can purchase a document using their PayPal account. Now let's try to buy a document using a regular credit card account. So we do a new search. Let's try to purchase the same document, a regular copy, and this time we are going to use the Pay button link. For this example, we are going to use a buy as a guest option, which is for users who do not have a PayPal account. One can simply click on this buy as a guest link to use a credit card and make a purchase. You do not need to have a PayPal account. This is the billing information entry form for making a PayPal purchase. We are going to enter fictitious information for the billing address because this is an example and we are in a sandbox environment. Please make sure that you enter a valid email address on this billing information form. This email address is where the SuperSearch website will communicate your order details and the download links like we saw in the previous example. So it's very important to have a correct email address entered in your billing information. We clicked on the continue button. We're waiting on PayPal to process. Now we are at the credit card entry page. We are using a fictitious card. This is for example purposes. We clicked on the continue button and we see the waiting. Now we see our payment breakdown. This is identical to what we saw in the first example. We have $2 for the document cost and 16 cents for the processing fee assessed by PayPal. We can now click on the Pay Now button. Our transaction is now complete. We have a new order number assigned to this payment. Our document is ready for download. This is the regular copy with no watermark. Let's go ahead and check our email inbox. We got another email for the new order that was just placed. Again, we have the ability to download the document by clicking on the download link. Let's click on the order information link. We are directed back to the website to see our order details, our payment information, as well as a link once again to download the document. So you have multiple ways of retrieving the document that was purchased through the website. At any point in time, you can go back to your email, you can come back to our website and look up your order. For this example, we are going to copy the order number from our email and paste it in the order number field. Click on the Find button and it pulls up your order again. So one has multiple options of looking up an order. The last thing we would like to cover is advanced search capabilities. This screen shows you all the index fields that are available to users who are advanced users such as title company, personnel, or county clerk staff. The system allows you to look up names and do a dynamic lookup with type as you go features. Once we make a selection of a matching entry, we get a search result for the grantor we had selected. We get all the documents that match our criteria for the name John Smith in the grantor field. One can also search for documents for a recorded date range or a range of document numbers if one has document numbers accessible. The document number or instrument number field also allows a dynamic lookup. One can specify a instrument number and get a match. One can also do a range of documents. And now we get a range of documents that match our criteria. One can also search for document types with a lookup as a drop-down format or as a type as you go format. One can also do a lookup of subdivisions. Now we get all documents that belong to the subdivision Dove Acres. If you click on a specific document, you will see the additional information for the document appearing at the bottom of the screen. You see the subdivision, the block, and the lot. That's pretty much all the advanced search features. That was a quick overview of the search features and the document purchase options offered by Tarrant County Clerk SuperSearch website. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for taking the time to review it.